all these contraption parts together. Can you guess what they make? A 1/4 inch water line with some adapters, one for a hose and one for garden hose and one for a quick connect. A professional grade extraction nozzle and a rigid pro hose. Can you guess what they make? If you guessed a water extracting hose that fits onto your shop vac, you'd be correct. But this shop vac here is just for shows. The one I'm going to be testing this out on is going to be my outdoor one in the garage, my 16 gallon. So we will be back with the 16 gallon trying this out. So we are now in my garage with my new hose setup and my 16 gallon rigid and the other component we need, a garden hose. For those who are interested, this is a 3/4 inch Tanker Apex garden hose, 75 feet, the one from Home Depot. Pretty good hose. Most people have a 5/8. This is a 3/4 inch. I like my big, heavy duty commercial hardware, and this hose is the definition of that. I have a better one in the front yard, but that one's good. So anyway, one of my cats is over there. He disappeared. Let's go ahead and get on with the, we're gonna vacuum it first and then we'll extract it. And now for the vacuuming of this. I know a lot of people prefer the 4-gallon rigid, but this one has more power. Take your pick. I mean, personally, if I was doing a lot of car vacuuming, I'd probably pick the 4-gallon too, but this one is good enough. And it has more power. Time to make the connections. So we're gonna take our 2.5 inch vacuum hose off and set that to the side for now. We're going to attach the vacuum hose, the water extractor hose. Make sure you take your filter out too. Make sure your filter's out. You can go ahead and put your wet foam filter in if you'd like. Since I already vacuumed out the big junk, I don't think the wet filter will be necessary. So make sure this and your disposable bag is out. Before you vacuum. Next up, connect your water line. I'm not sure how much this Teflon tape's gonna hold up, so we'll find out. I think I screwed it on there pretty tight, so it shouldn't be any problem. Next up, turn on your water. And we got a little bit of leaking, but it's not leaking everywhere, which I don't really mind. There she blows. All right, I'll go get my drill with the brush and we will get started with the extraction. And now for the part that many of you have probably been waiting for. I'm not gonna turn the shop back on right away because it's mainly gonna be, I wanna get this nice and wet I get this nice and wet, and then agitate it. This thing is, I do need to suck some of that water out. Well, it seemed to do pretty good. I'm probably gonna look into doing it some more. Yeah, I don't think much water made it to the shop vac, but we'll go ahead and take a look at what's in there. That's definitely a lot of nasty. Look at that. Oh, that's nasty. The nasty. That's almost black water, but from a car, what do you expect? Well, I'm probably going to take this on a table and continue this. I'm not going to continue to do it in a garage. I might have to. I'll find a table to do this on. Or something to do it on. I'll probably do a time lapse. Well, I suppose I could show you guys more. So a shout out to some of the car detailing people out there who have shown me video of this stuff. One of them even actually whatchamacallit, in his video he emailed the description. In the description he linked each of the parts you need to build this. So I decided, well, because I didn't even know all the names of all the parts I needed for this, so, or quite knew what I needed. So the links from that video really helped me. I'll link his video in the description if you want to build one of these, or possibly even just buy the whole set. I think Rip Clean actually sells these fully built. But I decided to build my own because I felt like buying everything off Amazon. I didn't feel like buying off of someone's website this time. So, and I already had the vacuum hose, which was like $40 worth. So I figured I only had to spend $100 more on the rest of the stuff. One thing I'd like to point out here is that if you're gonna build one of these, you do not need to buy a adapter for this, because if you get the 1/7/8 inch diameter rigid pro hose from Home Depot, they already come with these. I see a lot of people, want to use 1/7/8 or 1/4 inch attachments with these pro hoses, rigid pro hose, but they oftentimes use the 2.5 inch over their adapters. They often use these and on both ends, but little do people know you can actually just swivel this off and swivel this end, one of these ends off, and then just swivel one of these ends on. You might have to help it stretch out a little bit, but it can happen. So you don't need to buy the sleeve if you get the rigid pro hose or workshop. They're basically the same thing, 1/7/8 inch diameter, because you can just swivel these things on. And then, as you guys know, I picked up a bunch of nasty water. So anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm sure you'll see this hose in action more in the future. But for now, I think I'll leave it here. So thanks for watching and stay tuned for more videos.